you know what? I look at Patrick Mahomes' numbers right now. I look at the way he's playing. I look at his body language. I'm going to say this. Patrick Mahomes is not a top 5 quarterback in the NFL right now. He just isn't. You know, the Chiefs remind me of the Seahawks several years ago, except for the Chiefs, it's offense. For the Seahawks, it was defense. They made it to one Super Bowl and they won. They made it to another one and looked horrible. That's where the Chiefs are right now. People are figuring them out. Defensive coordinators aren't stupid. And I think that's the biggest thing that Patrick Mahomes is going to have to deal with, the magic they're taking away. So many of those plays, if you can shut down Tyreek Hill, if you can get him away from some of those fluke things he did the first couple seasons in the NFL. 6 turnovers in the last 3 games. He has 6 interceptions this year. That's how many he had all of last year. Just 2.67 touchdowns for each interception.
Name me 5 better quarterbacks in the NFL right now.
Thank you for asking me. Here's my justification that Patrick Mahomes is no longer a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. Hopefully he can turn that around, but here's how I look at it right now. Justin Herbert. What can you say? The guy he's Dan Marino meets Joe Montana meets Troy Aikman.
Where were you this weekend?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Where were you? Hey, speaking of that, what about Bill Belichick going against rookie quarterbacks?
Yeah.
That guy made him look, or he didn't have as much luck with the Houston quarterback. But anyway, I got Herbert number 1 because for the next 10, 15 years, he's just going to be amazing. Tom Brady, number 2. Kyler Murray. You know, until they figure him out or figure out a way to stop him, I got him in the top 5. Josh Allen, how do you argue with that? Aaron Rodgers is still there. I'm going to go with Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, and then Patrick Mahomes at number 8, and he's tied with Matthew Stafford. He's tied for number 8 right now.
Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson.
Yes.
And Aaron Rodgers, who we both buried 3 weeks ago.
No, we buried him 4 weeks ago. That was just after 1 week, and that was just temporary. We only hit him hard for 1 week.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what this is, right? Mahomes, those interceptions last night, one was a tip, one was should have been caught. So it's the numbers can, they can fool you a little bit. I think what he needs to assess is the fact that the type of guy he is, just the law of percentages, all those BS like falling down behind the back, under the leg throws that have been caught for touchdowns, those are going to stop falling.
They're a little loose. They're playing a little loose.
For sure. And what's going to see if he's going to be the type of quarterback to fulfill sort of this, Mount Rushmore that they've put him on already, is if he can adjust, if he can do the Brady thing where that's what makes Brady so great, I think, is he's going to be whatever quarterback is needed in the system to win for that team.
I think we all play to the back of our card eventually, man. I think everybody plays to the back of their card.
You mean their career stats and they are who they are?
Yeah.
I equate Mahomes and that Kansas City offense. It's sort of like a run-and-gun offense in the NBA. In basketball, that maybe the defenses find a way to slow you down, and now you got to become a half-court offense. I don't know if they're wired that way. When you make that magic happen with the behind-the-back flips and throw it up for grabs and Tyreek Hill's going to run.
They're missing Kareem Hunt. They're missing that.
And that guy could still play, by the way.
Yeah.
Kareem Hunt, he could still definitely play.
Yeah.
And the kid that they have from LSU, he's always hurt.
Yep.
He's got talent, but he's always hurt. So I don't know. I think this is a moving target, a flush list that can change week by week. But you look at the body language. Even Andy Reid doesn't kind of carry that same kind of vibe on the sideline. He looks a little more confused, right? Chomping on that gum
But I still think they feel like one of those teams that comes in way too hot, way too cocky. They kind of get humbled a little bit, and then when they figure it out,
you won't play them in the playoffs?
No.
That's
what I'm saying.
Not.
Kansas City?
No.
I would not be afraid to play. I think Buffalo beats them almost any time they play them anyway. You don't think so?
Nope.
Buffalo's got them figured out.
think
Buffalo's way more physical.
It is the NFL, how hard it is to beat a team multiple times. Mm-hmm. So I think it's almost – I remember early in Brady's career – those Belichick games sometimes where they would lose early on in the season, and it almost felt like they lost on purpose.
Yeah.
They kept tricks in their pocket. They were like, we know we're going to face these guys in the playoffs.
Yep.
It's better to have lost to the team the first – I remember the Cowboys would beat –
way better.
Yeah, but I see
it's
that
way
too.
Better to lose
but you know
early.
what?
Sure.
I don't see the Chiefs doing that. They didn't give me that vibe the last few weeks that they're holding something back. They're playing bad.
I can remember in college we had a team that we would smoke every year in the we would smoke them every year in the regular season. And it almost got annoying playing them in the conference tournament. And then we actually beat them in the conference tournament, and they got an at-large bid to our region. And we had beaten these guys 5 times already this year. And it was just like, man, we got to play these guys again. And for them, it was every game against us was the freaking World Series. Every game against us, they just wanted to knock off the big dog. And for us, it was like, how many times do we got to, stop already? Like, it was annoying. And when they beat us, the last time they beat us was in the regional championship. To go to the World Series, the one time they beat us was there. And I can see that being, again, I just think when you've gone to the Super Bowl 2 years in a row, week 5, it's hard to get fired up.
I disagree. I disagree.
What was the final score? What was the final score last night again?
They hammered them. It was 38-20 or something. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was
so. But what was it? It was 4-0. The
Josh Allen only had to throw 26
times.
Think
about that, though. The fact that it was still
two pick six?
2 pick six.
One. I don't think there was
2 picks, a fumble. Like when you clean that stuff up, like obviously you can't beat any team in the NFL when you have 4 turnovers like that.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done because I think defenses know how to play them a little bit differently. The whole thing with the Chiefs is confidence. And they're lacking that. And if they don't have it, he's going to be reserved on his throws. He's going to be trying to force it.
You know who Mahomes is right? Hold on. You know who Mahomes is right now? He's Cody Bellinger. He comes in hot, just a crazy talent. The league's made an adjustment against him.
I think he's Brett Favre.
But it's like the league's made the adjustment. What are you going to do? This year is going to kind of set the trajectory for the rest of his career, right? Where it's like the defenses started playing him differently. He became the guy. Can he overcome it?
Well, this is almost to both of your points. Brett Favre has said this in his post-career. He said, I just didn't give a shit about the regular season. He was like, I would throw the ball. If they intercepted it. I knew that I was going to make more plays than I didn't. I was going for the highlights. I was going to put up 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. And that's what I was going. He said he didn't watch film. And then he was then he would try to turn it on in the playoffs, and he never got it done again, though. He went to 4 NFC championships and never got it done again.
I don't think there's any comparison with that. Now, I think he's a gunslinger like Favre, but I guarantee you Patrick Mahomes is watching film. He's taking this serious.
I don't think you take that advice.
I think they're figuring it out. I think he's lost a little bit of confidence. I just see their star falling a little bit. And they're 2 games out of first place in their own division. He might be the second best quarterback.
Remember, there's 17 games this year.
No, I know there is, but there's a very good chance they're not going to play every playoff game at home. I mean, you want to go to Buffalo in the middle of January?
That'll be the real test. Yeah. But I just think this is it. Like you said, he hasn't looked Mahomes-esque, but the
Bills have to win in the playoffs one time in 30 years before we're worried about the Bills in the playoffs. Come on.
But you were singing the praises of the Bills last week.
I love the Bills, but I'm not picking them to win the Super Bowl until
you watch a team and are they making that next step? And I think you could say that about the Bills. As long as Josh Allen doesn't have to throw 40 times a game. If you have him throw 26 times a game, you don't have to worry about his accuracy.
Tom, if they gave out the Lombardi in October, the Dallas Cowboys would have 30 of these things. Are you kidding me? Don't worry about this, man.
Hey, by the way, before we move on to the next segment, I'm going to say it again right here. Number 8, tied with Matthew Stafford right now behind Justin Herbert, Tom Brady, Kyler Murray, Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, and then he comes in at number 8.
What, are you going by fantasy rank?
No, I don't even play fantasy.
So you're telling me, gun to your head, all right, you lose and you die. You pick Joe Burrow over Patrick Mahomes for your life on the line.
What is this? The evolution of Hunger Games or something?
This is Squid Games, all right? Squid Games.
I'm that guy running right now.
Yeah. Harvey Dent has your child, and you need to win a game to save your child, and your bet is on Joe Burrow instead of Pat Mahomes.
Yeah. Joe Burrow right now. He's number 8 on my list, tied with Matthew Stafford.
Very sorry, Dash.
Dash going to grow up without a father.
Very sorry. You had to hear this, Dash.
Hey, thanks so much for checking out that short clip from Sports Now with Tom Zenner. If you want to see another short clip, click right here. Or if you want to see the entire episode, click right here. Thanks for watching, everybody.